tense. But in this lecture, in this video, we will discuss about tense in clearly, deeply. Okay. So heading is what tense. So first of all, we need to understand definition of a tense. So definition is equal to time. In sort of we can say, but time. But whereas if we wanted to understand as a definition, then so it is used it describe what an action of time. It tense describe an action of time. We will understand through structure of each tense with the example. We will realize what is different time, different situation of a time. Okay. So tense is equal to time, but whereas it describe action of a time, an action of a time. So how? Let's understand. So whereas as we know, what there are 12 tenses. Am I right? There are 12 tenses of this. So first of all, measure. There are three measure tense. There are three measure tense. So first, start from present. Okay. Then past. Then after past, future. Future tense. Okay. Slowly we will understand. Okay. Because and slowly we can understand easily. So that this is there are three: first, present, second, past, and third is future tense. So present tense is what? What happens in present tense? Present tense is whatever is happening now. Whatever happening is in a now. Okay, that is known as present. Whatever. Okay. Whereas past, whatever happened in past, not in present. Okay. Present means what? Now. This now. Whereas past means before, ago. Okay. Yesterday, before 2 days, before 10 days. Okay. Last week, before, after 1 month. Okay. This is known as past tense. But whereas past tense, whatever will happen, but in the past time, anything will happen. Clearly? Whereas in future time, it is a time. It is a time. Okay, it is a time of present. It is a time of past. It is a time of future. So future definition of a future is it will describe whatever will happen, but in the future time something will happen. Anything will happen in the future time, not in the present time, in the past time. That's it. And after this, we will understand four tense of present tense, four tense of past tense, and four tense of future tense. Okay. So here we will realize what difference, biggest difference between among four tense of present. There will be biggest difference among four tense of past. Also here will be applied. Okay. So now this is first means this word we can say in three form as far as I have noticed. So first it is second present simple tense. Okay, this is the second. Then so depend on you what you wanted to say. Second, but third. This is the second, and third will be present and definite. That's it. So depend on you what you want to say. Okay. Meaning of this is one. What is that? Means you want to say present tense, then you can say. If you wanted to say present simple tense, then you can say. But whereas, no, I don't want to say present tense. I don't want to say present simple tense. I wanted to say present indefinite tense. Then okay, you can say as you wish, as you want. So here we need to clarify, we need to clear what this is one, this is not three tense, this is one tense. Whereas in past tense, this will be applied. So let's write. This is first and second past simple tense. Past simple tense. Then will be past indefinite. Indefinite tense. That's it. So here is the same. Here are same. But here we are talking about in the time of past. Here we were talking about in the time of present. So here past will be compulsory. Here present will be compulsory because difference between this time are different. Yeah, as I told you through definition of past, through definition of present. What are the difference? Present means now. What will happen now? But whereas past, in the past time, what will happen? Okay, clear? So now in future, same thing will be applied in the future. But in the future time, okay. So this is first. Second will be what? Future simple tense. Then third, future indefinite tense. Clear? That's it. That's it. So here we need to remember what it is one, it is one, it is one. So it is one. Okay. Second is what? Second we now continue. Continuous. In the past will be continuous. In the future will be continuous. So present continuous tense. Okay, clear? Then third, perfect. Perfect present tense, perfect past perfect tense, future perfect tense. So present perfect tense. Am I right? Whereas present perfect continuous. Continuous tense. So here we can imagine, but perfect, continuous. Why these are coming again? They will understand when we will write with the example, with the structure, then we can understand anything. Okay, I am telling you again, but only just we are writing here about for each tense. So here same. Okay, second what? Past continuous tense. Then third will be past perfect tense. Then fourth, past perfect continuous tense. That's it. This is about past tense. Okay. First, second, third, fourth. Okay, to be clear. Then here, same will be applied. But here, time will be different. Future continuous tense. Clear? Future perfect tense. Clear? Future perfect continuous tense. That's it. As I told you, as we know, what there are 12 tenses. So product tenses I did write. Okay, I have written. Now through this we will write a structure of present, past, future. Each. Okay, each tense we will write and we will discuss. We will understand. So first of all, I want to tell you what the definition of present, definition of each tense. I wanted to tell you because it will be compulsory for our understanding. Okay. Present tense. Definition of present tense, as I told you. Whatever will happen, whatever happening now, it is known as present tense, present time. Whereas past tense, whatever happened in past time, whatever that occurred in past time, that is known as past tense. Whereas future, whatever will happen, but in the future at a specific time. Clear? So here you can see biggest difference. What? Present, 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 present. Why? Because here can be made only present. So here we are looking for. Why this four are coming here? Because in present time will be different. Time will be separate. Okay. As I told you, definition of present tense is one. Okay. Whereas present continuous means in present time work will be in continue. Work will be continue. Okay, clear? What I am saying you, what I am telling you? I am telling you meaning of a sentence will be continue in present time, in present tense. Okay, because we are looking here continuous. Okay, we will understand, but slowly we are going in a discuss, in understand. So in present time work will be continue. So next, present perfect tense. So in present time work will be complete. In present time work will be complete. Okay. Whereas present perfect continuous tense. In present time work will be complete, but with the continue. And in this, and in this. Here we will see what for. Here we will see a long time. A long time it is end of perfect continuations. Okay. Whereas let's move. We need to move to next. Past tense. It's a simple. Whatever will happen in the past. It's a simple. Whatever happened in the past at a specific time, that is known as past tense. Whereas in past time, work was continued. That is now past continuous tense. Whereas past perfect tense. So in past time, work was completed. Past perfect continuous tense. So in past time, work was completed, but with the continue. Clear? In future. So whatever will happen in the future time at a specific time. Future continuous tense. In the future, work will be continued. Work will be continued in the future time at a specific time. Future perfect tense. So in the future time, work will be completed in the future time. What I am telling you? In the future time at a specific time, work will be completed. Future perfect continuous tense. Future perfect continuous tense means what? In future time at a specific time, work will be completed, but with the continuous. Work will be continued. Okay, clear? So let's move to next word. With the structure we will understand. With the definition we will understand. With the with the example. So first of all, let's raise this. Okay, one by one we will understand. So in this, I did write what tensions of age. Four tens of age I did write here, and I told you what the definition of each tense. Okay, there are measure three tens, and each of measure three tens are four tens. Okay, with the definition we understood, but again in the with the example and with the structure, with the definition, we will understand one by one. Okay, so can you tell me why I did write here from present? Why? Because present will decide our past and present will decide our future. That's why I did write here what from present. Okay. So it will be compulsory for our understanding, for our remember. Okay. So first what present tense. Okay. Structure will be what? Structure will be first of all subject is compulsory. What has subject? What happens as subject? I tell you. I will tell you. So structure will be compulsory to write. Structure then in helping verb, but we did write. What we do write. So do, yeah, or does. Then V1 or V5. Then objective. That's it. It's our structure of percentage. Let's make a sentence. What? Our government government provide welfare. Government provides welfare to all people. Government provides welfare to all people. It's our example. With this example, we will try to understand it. Okay. With the structure, we will try to understand. So government it's our. We will understand this government as a subject, means as a what singular. So first of all, you people will need to understand subject. So here, she, he, it, yeah. So here one side singular, whereas you, they, we, okay, with this plural, or plural, okay, means that means what? With this, we will use what? Do. No, does. Okay, and with this, we will use what? Do. Why? Because he, she, it shows us, it describe is singular person. And as I wrote, but here singular means one person. Whereas in the next box, I did write here plural. It represents what? Two person, third person. It may be third person. It may be four person, 6 person. Okay. So depend on subject. You. This is a singular. So it's an exception. You can say rule. It's a rule. And with you pronoun, we have to use do. Okay. Whereas they indicates what? More people. Whereas we indicates more people. Okay. Whatever whatever we discuss will come in our mind about pronoun word. Then we will write here. Okay. Government. It is what? Singular. Clear? So that's why I did use here is. We use is. So without is, when do we use? Okay. So here do does is not here is not. So here in the negative form we have to use do does. So in the positive form we can use do and does, but condition will be applied. Okay. So first of all, we need to understand through this. Government is our subject. Provides it's our verb. So verb it is and is it represent what? it represent what V5. Then if we write V1, then without S or ES we write. Okay, without S and ES we write. That is not V1. Whereas if we are writing what with S and ES, then that is known as V5. Okay, then from here till here, this is known as objective because after whatever we have, so that is known as objective. Clear? So now we need to clarify where do we use does, where do we use do. As I told you with this, we use do word. But I want to clear to you in the positive form. So like this, government does provide welfare to all people. Am I right? Means here you can say difference, but here I did remove the word is because replace of is I use does. We have to use does. So with the why not do? Because government is a single. So with the single subject we have to use does. Okay, we use does. So this sentence is in this sentence is in positive form, not in negative form. Whereas if we want to write what in the negative form, then will be only not we will add. Okay, clear. It is our in a negative form. So here only we use not. So here you can see meaning of this sentence is the same. Whereas this is in a negative form. So only we need to do after does helping verb, we need to add not. This will be in the negative form. Clear? So government provides the welfare to all people. It is what meaning of this. Whereas government does provide welfare to all people, it is the same. Government does not provide welfare to all people. So here we are saying what our government does not work like this. Yeah. So whereas we want to create in interrogative form, then like this will be. Does government provide welfare to all people? Then in the end, we need to use what question mark. Interrogative. This is a hint of interrogative. Does government provide welfare to all people? Here we are asking question, yes or no. Okay. So it is known as interrogative. So where we are asking question, then that is known as interrogative. Clear? But now in the next row, with the WH family word, it will be compulsory in our conservation. Okay. So why does government provide welfare to all people? Why? So here we are not asking question. Okay, we are asking question, but the answer won't be in yes or no. Answer will be in the sentences. Okay. Okay. We can accept what this meaning of this is what here here person is asking question, but answer will be in the sentences, not answer will be in the yes or no. Okay. Whereas W is family word, so W and H. How does government provide welfare to all people. So here we need to use question mark. It is compulsory. So let's say create with all this pronoun. And I wanted to tell you again, this is known as pronoun word. Okay? Single. With single, we have to use the tense. In the present tense. As what with this rule. And whereas this is known as I told you, this is known as pronoun word. And with the plural, we have to use do. Okay? With this pronoun word, we will use because we don't want to confuse. Okay? We don't want to question. So, government, as a singular word we are using, government provides welfare to all people. Governments does provide welfare to all people, so it will be question. But whereas it is in the positive form, then how will it be question? Government does provide welfare to all people. Government does not provide welfare to all people. So here we are giving information about the government. Means what? Government does not provide any welfare to all people. Why are you going there? Clear? So now, does the government provide welfare to all people? Means here we are asking question, and the answer will be in the yes or no. Okay. So second person will reply to you what? Yes, no. Okay. Why does government provide welfare to all people? Why? So here one person wanted to know about provide welfare. Am I right? Means second person wanted to know why does our government provide welfare to all people? Here I am getting confused. Okay, so here second person wanted to know about this matter. Whereas how does government provide welfare to all people? Means which method? Which method? Here means which will be method? Okay, how our government will provide welfare to all people. Clear? So let's create with all this pronoun word. Then we will move to next. He provides welfare to all people. Means about president. He provides welfare to all people. So it will be question. Okay. He provides welfare to all people. He does provide, not provides, because we are using does. He does provide welfare to all people. Whereas he does not provide any welfare to all people. So here we are what means working of that person is not. Means in a negative form we are giving information about any person. He does not provide any welfare to all people. And now when we ask question and the answer will be in the negative no, in the yes or no. Does he provide welfare to all people? And next we are moving with the WH. Does he? Why does he provide welfare to all people? Why? Tell me. Isn't tell me. And how does he provide welfare to all people? Clear? With the she. So he are used with the boy, whereas she are used with the girl. Okay. She provides welfare. So here S will be compulsory. If you are thinking what ES can be used, because here again same letter we can't use. If you want to use what ES, then already E is here. So now only we need to add S. Okay. C provides welfare to all people. C does provide welfare to all people. C does not provide welfare to all people. Does C provide welfare to all people. Here answer will be yes, in yes or no. Whereas why does she provide welfare to all people? I want to know reason. Why she why does she provide welfare to all people? This is main, this is my reason. This is my question. Why? Okay. How does the government no. How does she provide welfare to all people? How? Means which technique? Which method? Method will be then it will be easy for provide. So how does she provide welfare to all people? Please tell me. Because I want to provide welfare to all people because I want to become leader. So tell me. Okay. With the it is used with the with the non-living material. Okay. It provides welfare to all people. Means here what you can say here is machine. So we say what it provides welfare to all people. It does provide welfare to all people. It does not provide welfare to all people. Does it provide welfare to all people? Answer will be in the yes or no. Whereas why does it provide welfare to all people? Why does it provide? I want to know. Whereas how does it provide welfare to all people? How? It is impossible. This non-living thing are providing welfare to all people. And whereas we can't anything, nothing. So how it is possible? How is it possible? So how does it provide welfare to all people? Clear? Next we are moving with you. With you we have to use do. So in the positive form we don't use s and es. Without s or es we use do. And in the positive form in this, so only if we want to use if we don't want to use s es, then okay, provide will be right. But with this pronoun word we don't use s or es. Okay. You provide welfare to all people. So here it will be question. Okay. You provide welfare to all people. I saw you. Okay. You do provide welfare to all people. You don't provide. So here contraction. Don't you can say. Do not you can say. Here you don't provide welfare to all people. Why you don't provide? Do you provide welfare to all people? Answer will be in the yes or no. Whereas, but with the WH family word, why do you provide welfare to all people? I want to know reason. Tell me please. Why do you want to provide welfare to all people? Why do you provide welfare to all people? Whereas with H, WH. So how do you provide welfare to all people? Because I think it is impossible to provide to all people. So what are you using technical method from which it is going easy? So tell me, how do you provide welfare to all people? Clear? Next with they provide not. We don't use yes or yes. Condition is what? With this pronoun word we have to use do. They provide welfare. They provide welfare to all people. Here person will be 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, a lot of. That's why we are using they. They provide welfare to all people. They do provide welfare to all people. They do not provide welfare to all people. So this is in the negative form. Whereas do they provide welfare to all people? So here we are asking question. So answer will be in the yes or no. Whereas if we want to create it with WH family word, then it will be like this. How? Means what? Why do they provide welfare to all people? So other person wanted to know reason why do they provide welfare to all people? Whereas how do they provide welfare to all people? Clear? With we. With we. We provide welfare. So it will be question. Okay. So here we are making in the polygon. We provide welfare to all people. We do provide welfare to all people. We don't provide any welfare to all people. Okay, it is in the negative form. Now, if you wanted to ask a question, then if you wanted to reply in the yes or no, then like this sentence will be how do we provide welfare to all people? Okay, then whether it WH family word. Why do we provide what welfare to all people? Why do we provide? Can you tell? Can you tell me? Yeah, because it's our secret. Here another person can say, but it's our secret. Tell me, why do we provide welfare to all people? How do we provide welfare to all people? Okay, clear? With the plural. Yeah, with the plural. Present and current. Present and current do provide. As I told you, with the plural, we have to use do. Present and current provide welfare to all people. Okay, together, each other. Present and Mohan what do provide welfare to all people. Rajat and Mohan don't provide welfare to all people. Clear? Then in the interrogative, do Rajat and Mohan provide welfare to all people? Okay. Why do Rajat and Mohan provide welfare to all people? Okay. So here we want to do now reason. We wanted to ask a reason. So how do Rajat and Mohan provide welfare to all people? Clear? Now we need to move next. So let's understand deeply what this is subject, this subject. Okay, this is not subject. This is a helping word. This is a WH family word. This is not subject. This is helping. This is WH family word. This is not subject. This is helping word. Okay, clear. This is helping word. It ends of negative form. Clear. Government. It is our subject. Whereas provide. It is our verb. So it is what V1. It is an V1. Whereas it is what V5. It is V1. So how? Because we were using S ES. So it's an end but V5. Whereas if we don't use, then it will be V1. Okay, clear? So whatever after verb we have remained, that is known as subjective. Welfare volume till here, from here till here. It will be objective. Till here, from here till here. Okay, objective. It will be objective. Clear? Now let's understand definition of present tense. Definition will be whatever is happening. So government provide. So in the, and you can say here what it's a habit. Here you can realize what it is not in present. Here this word are using in present. Okay, clear. And word are used in present. But it's a word. In the present tense, it will be it can be fact, it can be habit. So it is what habit. Our government provide. So it is habit. Okay, and it can be fact. Means about the fact of another person, we are giving information to another person. Okay, so like this sentences can be okay. So here we need to focus, we need to clarify what it is. It is about the habit of government. Clear. So let's move to next about a present continuous tense. About present continuous tense. So continuous tense, when we listen this word continuous tense. So what is this meaning? What is the meaning of this word? Continuous means work happening, work is happening in continue. Work is happening, work is going on. Am I right? Means work will be in the continue. Clear? Work is in the continue because here we are discussing present continuous tense. Okay, clear? Subject structure will be so in the present continuous tense it will be different structure in compared to present tense. Structure then helping verb will be compulsory. Then are and is. It's a hint about present. Okay, clear? Then we have to use be verb. So here before. So here we can write what V1, but V1 plus ing will be. So its contraction V1 plus ing. Okay, its contraction of V1 plus ing. Clear? So here we can write V1 plus ing. So in short way, I did write here what V4. Okay. Then objective, that's it. It's our structure of current content. Okay. Let's government is providing. Okay. Government is providing welfare to all people. Okay. So here ing it indicators of continuous. It is indicator of continuous. So here I am using is. Why? Reason tell me. Yeah. Because with does or do won't be. Won't be. Means with this pronoun word we have to use what is. But whereas with the I we have to use what am. Only in the present conditions. Okay, clear? And with this we have to use what are. And with the plural word we have to use are. With this and with this we have to use is. Clear? Only with I we have to use am word. Am helping word. Am is helping word. Okay? It is helping word. I'll tell you. Government. Why am I using this word? Because of government subject is singular. Subject is in singular. Government is providing. So it's our word. About subject we are clear. About everyone we are clear. As I told you, with this we have to use is. With the singular we have to use is. With this we have to use are. With I this is only. With this we have to use and. Whereas with the plural we have to use an. Clear? About helping we are clear. We are clear. Let's move to next. Before. So it's a contraction of provide plus ing. So provide it is what V1. It is in V1. Whereas ing it is hint of continue. So here provide plus ing is okay. What I am saying, meaning of my word is what means this is V1 and it is ing. So with this verb, if we use ing, then it will be V4. Okay. Clear? So here depend on you. You can write here but V1 plus ing. Okay. So it's a direct one. It's a direct word V4. Government is providing welfare to all people. And now what we have, it is known as objective. Clear? So like this, in the negative form, won't be difference. In the negative form, won't be difference any. Okay. Only we have to use but after helping verb, not word. Because if you wanted to create negative form, then like this will be government is not providing welfare to all people. Okay, like this. It is a sentence. This is in negative. Whereas, so as I told you, here won't be difference between positive sentence and a negative sentence. It's a simple to use. But if you want to create a negative form in present continuous tense, then only we have to add not word. It is a hint of a negative form. Okay. So that's why I am using not word. Okay. Now it will be negative form. Whereas if we want to create an interrogative sentence, then first of all we need to write helping verb and then negative form. Is a government providing welfare to all people? So answer of this sentence will be in yes or no. Am I right? Means here you can see I is in capital because from starting we have to use from capital. Then after J will be in a small. Okay, it's a normal. But I want to tell you what is ing. It is a hint of continuous. Where you will see continue word, then you will see ing. Okay, and in the our next tense, ing will come a lot of time. So is the government providing welfare to all people? Here we are asking question. Answer will be in the yes or no. Whereas with the WH family word, why is government providing welfare to all people? Why? So here we are asking reason. Here we want to know reason. Why is the government providing welfare to all people? Please tell me. Reason is what? That's it. Just given. So here we want to know reason. Whereas with the how. How is government providing welfare? Alright. To all people. And here it will be compulsory to use because here we are looking for question. So this as I told you, okay, here answer of this tense will be in the sentences, whereas also sentence of this answer of this sentence will be in the sentences. Whereas here we are not asking question, we are not asking what reason. Here we are asking method, technical. Okay, our government what our government is using technical. How is possible? Okay, impossible, possible. Here we can see. But how is the government providing welfare to all people? How? I think it will be impossible. Then it is going on possible. Clear? So let's create with the all this phenomenon. Okay. With the single, with the plural, we will create with okay, with the single and with the plural. Let's create. Government is providing. It's our government. It's our subject. Whereas is what in starting. It is in starting. So it is what. It you can say. It is first of all. It is not the subject. It is what helping one. Okay. WH. If you are thinking what here starting word really what subject, then you are wrong. WH1, it's a question. So it is what WH family word is it is a helping word, government. Now this is what subject, because here about government we are talking about. There is provide. It is our verb. So it is so provide will be V1, whereas here providing. So it will be V4. Clear? Then after verb base with what objective. Clear? Clear. Government is providing. Now let's create with all this. Well, government is providing welfare to all people. Government is not providing welfare to all people. So here we are giving information what about nothing is happening. Okay. So here we say but government are not providing welfare to all people. Now can I get an interrogative form? So it was in the negative form. Yeah. Now if we want to create any interrogative sentence, so sentences will be out like this. Is the government providing welfare to all people? So answer will be yes or no. Clear? Then with the WH family word. Okay. Why is government providing welfare to all people? How? So here, why is the government providing welfare to all people? Why? So here reason will be. Okay. Whereas how is the government providing welfare to all people? How? Yeah, which is a technique. From this, our government is using to provide a welfare to all people. Here, with he is providing welfare to all people. He is not providing welfare to all people. Here you can understand feeling. He is not providing any welfare to all people. Is he providing welfare to all people? Yeah. And with the WH family. Why is he providing welfare to all people? How is he providing welfare to all people? With the C. As I told you, with this we have to use is. Okay. With the she. C is used to girl, whereas he is used to boy. C is providing welfare to all people. C is not providing welfare to all people. Is C providing welfare to all people? I think why is C providing welfare to all people? Why? How is C providing welfare to all people? With it. It is means it is used with the non-living thing. Okay. It is providing welfare to all people. So tell me, boss, now what we can do? It is providing welfare to all people as we are looking. Okay. Whereas it is not providing, boss, it is not providing welfare. So what we can do with this? It is because it is not providing any welfare to all people. Is it providing here? In short, we ask a question: is it providing welfare to all people? Whereas, if yes, then why is it providing welfare to all people? Why? Tell me. And the reason find out. Why is it providing welfare to all people? Okay. How is it providing welfare to all people? Okay. Clear? And with the you. You are providing welfare to all people. It's a great work. Keep continuing. You are not providing welfare now. Now you are not providing welfare to all people. Why? Why you are not providing? Why are you not providing welfare? Okay. Then you are not providing any welfare to all people. Are you providing welfare to all people? Why are you providing welfare to all people? Why are you not providing welfare to all people? Tell me, why are you not providing welfare? I want to know. I want to help you in this providing welfare to all people. How are you providing welfare to all people? They means a lot of people. They are providing welfare to all people. They are not providing welfare to all people. Are they providing welfare to all people? Answer will be in the yes or no. If yes, then then we ask, then we say what? Why are they providing welfare to all people? How are they providing welfare to all people? Okay, like this sentences will be. They are providing welfare to a lot of people. Yeah, we are providing. I have good news. I have good news, but we are providing. Now we are providing but welfare to all people. Then you can come. Okay, if you want to come, then you can come. Okay, we are not providing welfare to all people because we face a lot of issue. Okay, like this sentence. We are not providing welfare to all people. Whereas, are we providing welfare to all people? Okay, yes or no? Whereas, why are we providing welfare to all people? Why are we providing? How are we providing? How are we providing what welfare to all people? Clear? With I, we have to use am word and helping word. Okay. I am providing welfare to all people because I wanted to see in development of our society to our society. Okay. Are you with me? Because I'm going to provide welfare to all people. So here like this, in this situation, we have to use this word, this sentence word. I am providing welfare to all people. I am not providing welfare to all people. Am I providing welfare to all people? Why am I providing welfare to all people? How am I providing welfare to all people? Okay, clear. With the plural, with the singular, we are clear. With the plural, Razat and Mohan are providing what? Are providing welfare to all people. Razat and Mohan are not providing any welfare to all people. As I saw him. Okay, I saw them. Razat, okay. Are Razat and Mohan providing welfare to all people? Because I don't see them people in the our area. So are Razat and Mohan providing welfare to all people? Whereas, okay, with the WH family word, why are Rajat and Mohan providing welfare to all people? Yeah. How are Rajat and Mohan providing welfare to all people? Okay, clear? So now I want to clear you. As I told you, government, it's our subjective. Whereas first word would not be subject. Okay. In the positive, in the negative, subject will be first. Sometimes. But whereas in the negative form, no. It is a helping word. How can we forget? Can we forget? Okay, clear? Okay. Answer of this sentence will be in the yes or no. Answer of this sentence will be in the sentences. Clear? How is the government providing it there? So now I am going to talking about the definition of this present continuous tense. Present continuous tense means in present time. In present time, what government is providing welfare to all people. So now right now, our government is providing. So it is happening now. Not it is happening in past. Not it is happening in future. It is happening now, which is known as what? Which is known as present. In present, it is happening. Means the government is providing welfare to all people. So providing work of providing, it is happening now. Can you understand? Clear? That's why this sentence are used in the present continuous tense. With this structure, we have to use in the sentences. Like this sentence, we make through this structure. Okay. As I told you, what definition of present continuous tense means. Right now, whatever is happening, so it is known as present. But whereas it is continue, Our government is providing, so it is continue in the present. Okay. And with this pronoun, we have to use is. With this pronoun, we have to use are. With I, only with I, we have to use am. With the plural, we have to use are. With the singular, we have to use is. Now we are moving to next. Next will be what? Present perfect. Present perfect tense. So perfect means what? Perfect means perfect is perfect. So here same will be applied. What? Here same will be applied. Yes. Because perfect definition of a perfect is what? Complete work. Okay. Complete work. What I am saying you? So first of all, let's write the structure of the sentence. Subject, then you can say has, and with this condition we have to use has or have. Then will be with. It is indicator of perfect because work will be complete. Okay, work will be complete. You can say in the present because we are discussing about in the present and then objective. That's it. Okay. Now with this structure, with the help of this structure, we create, we make our government direct. Our government has provided. Our government has provided what? Our government has provided welfare. Welfare to all people. Yeah, am I right? Whereas government has not provided welfare to all people. Clear? Then in interrogative, has government provided welfare to what people? Okay, answer will be in the yes or no. Whereas with the WH convert, why has government provided welfare to all people? Yeah, am I right? So question mark will be compulsory with the WH convert. How has government provided welfare to all people? Okay. Now let's understand without any time waste. It is in positive form, it is in a negative form, it is in interrogative form, it is in with a WH family word. It is in with a WH family word. It is with a WH family word. Here question mark why is compulsory? Because if we are asking question then it will be compulsory. It is a hint of a question. But answer of this question will be what? In the yes or no. Answer of this question will be in sentences also. With also answer of this question will be in the sentences. Okay, it's our subject government as we were discussing. Okay, so with this we have to use has. Okay, with this we have to use has. With this we have to use what? Have. Clear? Whether that is I, that is you, it doesn't matter. With all this noun word we have to use have, and with the plural we have to use have. Clear? Okay. That's why I was using has. Okay. Not have here. Not have will come. Clear? Government has provided welfare to all people. So with the singular we have to use has, with the plural we have to use have. Okay. So perfect meaning of perfect is complete. In the present time, work is complete. Work is not in continue. Work is not continue. Work is complete, but in the present time, not in the past time, not in the future time. In the present time. It is in the present time. It is complete in the present time. Okay. There are two things to need to focus. First of all, in the present time, work is complete. That's it. That is the definition of this. Subject: government has provided welfare to all people. Government has provided welfare to all people. Government has not provided welfare to all people. Has the government provided welfare to all people? Why has the government? Means here you can understand through this. Okay, through this. So this is what? This is past. This is present. This is future. So here this will be what? Present perfect tense. Okay. Here you can see this diagram, this figure. This indicates a present perfect tense. Okay, because just in present work is complete, work have completed. So that's why through this we can understand. And also as I am telling you, you can understand. Government has not provided welfare to all people. Has the government provided welfare to all people? Why has the government provided welfare to all people? How has the government provided welfare to all people? How? Now, with with all this pronoun and with the singular noun, with the plural noun, let's make. He has provided welfare to all people. He has not provided welfare to all people. Has he provided welfare to all people? Why has he provided welfare to all people? How has he provided welfare to all people? Now let's move to next. C. She has, as I told you, she is used with the girl. She has provided welfare to all people. She has not provided welfare to all people. Has she provided welfare to all people? I think no. Okay, then WH family word with the WH family word. Why has she provided welfare to all people? How has she provided welfare to all people? Okay, like this sentence will be with it. It has provided welfare to all people. It has not provided welfare to all people. Has it provided welfare to all people? Why has it provided welfare to all people? How has it provided welfare to all people? Yeah, like this sentences will be. Where with you? With you we have to use have. With this sentence we have to use have. Clear? You have provided welfare to all people. That was great. That was great. I think can continue this. Keep continue it. Okay. You have not provided welfare to all people. Why? Okay. Have you provided welfare to all people? Why have you provided welfare to all people? How have you provided welfare to all people? Yeah. Then with they have provided welfare to all people. They have not provided welfare to all people. Have they provided welfare to all people? Why have they provided welfare to all people? How have they provided welfare to all people? Clear? With we have provided welfare to all people. We have not provided welfare to all people. Have we provided welfare to all people? Why have we provided welfare to all people? Yeah. So how have we provided welfare to all people? Clear? With I have I have provided to all people. I have provided to all people. I have not provided welfare to all people. As you are thinking, I have I provided welfare to all people? Why have I provided welfare to all people? How have I provided welfare to all people? Tell me. Can you tell me my secrets? To my secrets? Okay. With the plural. With the plural. Doesn't and Mohan have here have we have to use have word. Doesn't and Mohan have provided welfare to all people? Doesn't and Mohan have not provided welfare to all people? Have Rajat and Mohan provided welfare to all people? I think no. Why have Rajat and Mohan provided welfare to all people? How have Rajat and Mohan what provided welfare to all people? Okay, that's it. So it's a hint. With the diagram, we can understand. Okay. So again, I wanted to clear you. I wanted to tell you what something. So definition of present tense, present perfect tense is in present, just in present, work is completed. Work is completed. Okay, just in present. Clear? So work will be completed, but in the past tense. Whereas this is structure of present perfect tense. First subject will be compulsory. Has, have, we have to use with the present perfect tense and with re. Here V1 we don't use with perfect. Whether that will be past future. We have to use V3 with perfect. It's a hint you can say. And objective. So it's objective. Okay. It's objective. Whatever we have after verb, that is known as objective. Government has. Okay, clear. Has. It's our helping word. Why? How? It's our privileged family word. Government is our subjective. Clear? So provide. Here, V1 plus AD. It will be V3. Provide plus AD. It will be provided. It will be V3. Okay? Provided. Provide. Yeah? Provide. So it what? V1. Then AD, V1. So it's context. I want to tell you what it's context of provided. Provide plus AD. Clear? So let's move to words. Okay. In the next, what will be? In the next. In the next, we have a present perfect continuous tense. We say what about the present perfect tense. Okay. But in this slide, we will discuss about present perfect continuous tense. What is this? What happens? We will understand in this slide. So first of all, we need to write what structure of this tense. So structure will be First of all, subject is compulsory as we know. Then helping verb will come. So helping verb in this sentence what will be? Has, had. Then had, been. Okay. Then verb. After helping verb is compulsory. So here before. Why before? Here we need to have common sense. Okay. What? Continuous. So continuous represent before. Where will be ing. Okay. As I told you in multiple lectures, what ing means continuous. Okay. About the definition of this sentence, I will tell you. Okay. So before it's our verb, whereas object last will be object no. After object we have, you can say could have. Okay, we could have what sense or for. That's it. It's our structure of this sentence. Now let's create example for understanding. Government. Then here how to use, what to use, what to use has or have has, because with this pronoun word we have to use has, and also with this singular we have to use has. With this pronoun word we have to use have. Also with the I we have to use have. With the plural we use have. Okay, clear? Then this and both are compulsory because we are making sentence of present perfect continuous tense. So has been, then have been. Okay, like this. Government has been. So here, according to this, we are using has been. So here in our sentence, singular is coming. So government is one. Here, if we write what governments is, so it represents plural, means one more than one, two, three, four. It represents a plural. But here, only one government. So government. That's why I am writing has been. Government has been. Then before what provided welfare to all people since morning. Since morning. It's an example of present perfect continuous tense. We will identify, we will find out, we will identify about subject, about has have been, about before, objective, where is, sense for, where to use. Okay. So in a negative, only we need to add note because we are making sentence in negative form. So here, government has not been providing welfare to all people since morning. First of all, I write what all. I write all. It is a positive. It is a negative. No, as government be providing welfare to all people since morning. Yeah, question mark will be compulsory. Then with the WH family word, why has government been providing welfare to all people since morning. Since morning. Because this question in this sentence in question. That's why we use question mark. Then with how. How has government been providing welfare to all people since morning. Since morning. Now let's understand in deeply. Government is our subject, as I told you, has been where to use, where to use. With this pronoun and with the singular noun, we use has been. Whereas it's a verb. So here, but here in this structure, we can write V1 plus ing. So it's a contraction of before. So in short, like this we can write. Okay. So it represents what? 2 V1 plus ing. So here provide plus ing. Here word is what? Provide plus ing. So with in before if we wanted to write then we write provided. Clear? Then we have a objective. Welfare to what paper. But it's what it represents a long time since morning. So here through diagram we can understand. Okay, we can understand through diagram. It represents past, whereas present, whereas future. Alright. So here we need to find out about the present perfect continuous tense. About present we are discussing. So since morning, from here, are you getting? From here till here, government has been providing welfare to all people since morning. It represents long time. So in the past time, from the past time, it started and finished right now. Finished right now. And you can say work of this is continue, but from morning and till now. Work is continue. Okay. So now is not continue. Now is complete. Continue where? From morning till now. It's a so continue. But now will be complete. But in the present it is complete. It is one complete. Clear? Through diagram we can understand easily. Clear? So here we need to understand, we need to remember what since for it represent only a long time. Through diagram we can understand from past time and as specific time it started and this will be end in the present time at a specific time. So in present time work of this sentence will be end. Clear? Government has not been providing welfare to all people since morning. So here we are creating negative form and we are saying what government has not been providing. So here we can we would need to speak what where we want to what our government does not work. Then we say government has not been providing welfare to all people. So why are you going there? Clear? Then in interrogative, as I told you, what it's a simple interrogative sentence. Whereas with the WH family word, we create any sentence, then that is known as WH family word. WH question WH interrogative sentence. Whereas only interrogative sentence, then answer of interrogative sentence will be in the yes or no. Am I right? Has the government been providing welfare to all people since morning? Has government been providing welfare to all people since morning? So here I am asking question. So answer will be in yes or no. Okay. Already we are clear about it, but again because in separate we are discussing about this sentence. How has the government been providing welfare to all people since morning? Whereas why has the government been providing welfare to all people? Let's create with all this pronoun word and with the singular noun and with the plural noun. Okay, let's create. So as I told you, with this we have to use has been. With this pronoun word we have to use have been. With the singular we have to use has been. With the plural we have to use what have been. Here we can understand what he, she, it. It's third person. What I am saying? What I am saying? I am saying you. He, she, it will be third person and it is third person. Clear? Whereas you, only you, it, what? It is a second person. Only you. Whereas they, we, I. Okay. So they, when we speak they, so we are talking about third person. And where we say we, so we means what? About us we are talking. So we is a second person, that's why it is a second, it is a first person. Whereas I, because it's a self we are talking about. Yeah. According to us, we can talk. So it's a what? First person. You, second person, they, he, she, it's a third person, and whereas we, I, it represent first person. It was compulsory for understanding so that we can't confuse. We can't confuse. Clear. With the he, let's create. He has been he has been providing welfare to all people since morning. So it's our question. He has been providing welfare to all people since morning. I think he has not providing welfare to all people since morning because I saw him. He was working other thing. He was working another thing. So I think he was not. He has not been providing welfare to all people since morning. He had work. Then in interrogative, has he providing welfare to all people since morning? Answer will be in yes or no. Whereas, why has he been providing welfare to all people since morning? With the how. How has he providing welfare to all people since morning? So how? Here we want to know technical. Which method? Which method using he has been providing welfare to all people since morning? What are that method? Because since morning he has been providing welfare to all people, and we can understand it's a great work. Here, work of this will be impossible. Will be impossible. But I think would be impossible. But I think how is it possible? Yeah. So with she has been providing welfare to all people since morning because I saw her. Only she has provided welfare to all people since morning. Continuously. She has not been providing welfare to all people since morning because she had a lot of work. Then, has she providing welfare to all people since morning? Here we are asking question. Answer will be in the yes or no. And here we have to use question mark because with the interrogative sentence we need to write in the end of a sentence we need to write question mark. Whereas with the W is 5 word because it represent what? Question. Okay. Why has C providing welfare to all people? So here answer of this sentence will be in yes or no? No. Answer will be in the sentences. Okay. Here second person will be need to describe in sentences. How has the same been providing welfare to all people since morning? With it, it has been providing it where to use, when to use with the non-living thing. It is used. Clear? Clear? It has been providing welfare to all people since morning. I think it has not been providing welfare to all people since morning. Has it providing welfare to all people since morning? Yeah. Why has it been providing welfare to all people? How has it providing welfare to all people since morning? Yes. With a singular. With a singular. Let's create with all this. Okay. Then after this we will create with the singular and with the plural. You have been, as I told you, with this we use have it. You have been providing welfare to all people since morning. It's great work. It was great work. I think it was impossible, and you are doing. You are doing. May God bless you. Yeah, like this we say. You have not providing welfare to all people. Why? Listen, tell me. Why have you not been providing welfare to all people? Have you been providing welfare to all people since morning? Why have you been providing welfare to all people since morning? How have you been providing welfare to all people since morning? With they. They have been providing welfare to all people since morning. They have not been providing welfare to all people since morning. Have they been providing welfare to all people since morning? Why have they been providing welfare to all people since morning? How have they been providing welfare to all people since morning? Okay. Like this sentence will be. With we have been providing welfare to all people since morning. We have not been providing welfare to all people since morning because I think, as far as I know, okay, let's have been providing welfare to all people since morning. Why have we been providing welfare to all people since morning? How have we providing? How have we been providing welfare to all people since morning? Like this sentences will. Really high. I have been. Means about me. I am telling you. I am telling to another person. I have been providing I have been providing welfare to all people since morning. I have not providing welfare to all people since morning, as you are thinking. Okay. Have I been providing welfare to all people since morning? Why have I been providing welfare to all people since morning? How have I been providing welfare to all people since morning? Like this sentences with me. Let's create with this singular and with the plural. Okay. With this singular, like this will be sentence. How? You can say Rajat has been providing welfare to all people since morning. Rajat has not been providing welfare to all people since morning. Has Rajat been providing welfare to all people since morning? Why has Rajat been providing welfare to all people since morning? How has Rajat been providing welfare to all people since morning? Whereas with the singular, So with the singular, we use have been, not have been, has been. Okay. Rajat and Mohan have been providing welfare to all people since morning. Rajat and Mohan have not been providing welfare to all people since morning. Have Rajat and Mohan been providing welfare to all people since morning? Yeah. So here and here. Why have Rajat and Mohan been providing welfare to all people since morning? How have Rajat and Mohan been providing welfare to all people since morning? So here we need to understand what about you can say Rajat and Mohan. Clear, we are clear. So let's understand again definition of the sentence and the structure about structure and about the sentence we will understand again and about this. Okay, means you can say in summary we are discussing. We are discussing present perfect continuous tense. Means in present work will be complete. First of all, work will be work is in continue. Is continue. Work is continue. As you can see from past time at a specific time it started and it will be end at a specific time and 1% because we are talking about present perfect continuous tense. So it is continue from past till present. It is continue. Okay, but here this work will be end where present, not in next it will be going. Okay, so here work will be completed. It's a hint. It's a definition of present perfect continuous tense. So subject it's we can't change this. Here I wanted to tell you about the sense and for. Sense where to use, where we need to do, where do we need to do use. Sense with uncountable time we use. Sense it is used with the uncountable time. So morning, here are not talking about, here are not telling about fixed time. You can say as a number time. So it's only one morning. Whereas with the countable time we use 4. Clear? It's simple. With the uncountable time we have to use sense. Whereas with the countable time we use 4. Clear? You can say government has been providing welfare to all people for 4 days. So 4 days. So here you can say 4. So it's a number. Means here you are confirmed 4 days. And whereas since morning. So here okay since morning clear. But it's not uncountable. Uncountable and countable time. There are difference. There are some difference as I told you. Clear? So it is structure of this sentence. We can't change this rule and we can't change this structure because it's a rule. Government, it's our subject. It is a singular. With the singular, we have to use we use has been. With the plural, we have to use have been, as I told you. So it represents 1. That's why I did write here has been. Whereas providing y is here because it represents first of all ing because we are talking about present perfect continuous tense. So it is going on from past till present. So it represents continue. That's why we write ing. So with verb we need to write ing. Provide b1. So here as I told you, here we can write b1 plus ing. So depend on 2. Whereas we have objective. Whatever we have, then we can be did right. We do right. We are going to hold it. Then it will represent about long time. Okay, about long time. That's why it is a separate tense. Okay. Clear. Here this sentence in negative form because here we were talking about with the note. Whereas has is not a subject, has is a helping verb. Whereas government is our subject. Government is our subject, whereas been has been provided. Okay, and it's our objective. Here why WH everyone it's an as it's a member, whereas government it's our subject. Here till from here and till here it's our objective. From here till here it's our objective, and this is our way forward. Okay, so here like this. So it represent V1 plus ing. Clear? So in short, we say what V4, and V4 we create provided. Provided. Okay, that's it. We understood about the definition of these sentence, and we discussed about the structure. We understood about the structure, and with the sentence, where was subject, where was helping verb, where was verb, where was objective. It was represented what long time. Clear? About has been, have been, we have period with this one. Let's say period another. Let's look at another tense. Another will be what? Past tense. About the present tense, about present perfect, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense. We did see. Okay, we did see. Now it will come present tense. So now we need to write structure of this sentence. Subject will be compulsory. Then helping verb. So helping verb here don't apply. Here don't apply. Helping verb here you can say did. Okay, did. Then helping verb. No, verb. So here be2. Past verb. Okay. Then objective. That's all. It's a simple because we are talking about simple past tense. Okay. First of all will be subject, then did, then we do about this. I tell you about this differences. Here will be difference with between positive and negative. Subject plus did plus we do. Here we do only we need to do right because it represents past. Yeah, and objective in the last way. Let's read. So government what provided welfare to all people. That's it. Okay. So subject it is, as we were discussing about subject, it will be subject. Then here this is sentence. I wanted to clear you what this is sentence and this is sentence. Can you tell me difference between this sentence? There are nothing difference. There are no difference between this sentence. Meaning of this sentence is the same. Only here depend on person what do want to use. Okay? Because here if we want to use did, then we have to use ed. It represent we do. With the verb we have to use. So provided will be verb. Whereas if we want to ed use, then simple only V1, then did word we have to use before verb. Okay. So this is in positive sentence, this is in positive sentence. So here structure will be of this word subject plus did. Here I add. So here V1 will be. Am I right? Whereas if we want to write a structure of this, then structure will be subject plus you can say subject plus predicate plus object. It's a structure. It is a structure of this sentence. Okay. So here you can end say. You can say it. Whereas in the interrogative sentence, did government provide welfare? So here we don't write negative form. Yeah, government did not only note we needed to write. Only note we needed to add in the negative form. Then this sentence will be in the negative form. Whereas here didn't you can write, did not you can write, depend on you. So didn't it's did not it's context. Didn't we in short we write. In short we speak didn't. Whereas we can speak did not. Okay. It will be right. Both will be right. Did not, but not will be in separate. Government did not provide welfare to all people. Okay, now enter in interrogation. Did helping will be first in first did government provide welfare to all people? Yeah. Then WH family word. Why did government provide welfare to all people? Why? Then method is how. How did government provide welfare to all people? Why I am writing all this? Why I am writing? Why am I writing all this in negative form, in interrogative form with the relative family word? Why I am writing this? Because only from positive tense we can understand. So here answer is, but with only concept we can obtain knowledge, but practice here answer is what we are doing practice. Okay, with all this I will speak, then it is over practice. So here in the interrogative with the WH family we feel what difficult. We don't use a lot of time. This feeling you will realize. Okay, that's why I was writing and I will speak with the interrogative with the WH family and with this pronoun. So here it's our subject career. Provided did because it represent past. Then it simple. Whereas government did it represent here in this sentence because this sentence is in the positive sentence. So government did it represent past. Here provided it represent past. Okay, not provide it will represent about past. Here because it's a simple way. So government did it welfare. And now we have what objective. Here government did not provide welfare to all people. Now it's our what V1? No, V2. So it's our V1. Provide plus AD. Conjunction is of this what provide plus AD. V1 plus AD. We will plus ed. Let's understand. Let's look with this, with all this word, pronoun word, and with the similar with the plural. So first of all, let's understand definition of this. So here past tense. What is past tense? Means in past at a specific time work work is complete. Work was complete in the past time, not in the future and not in the present. Only in the past time work was happened. Work was happened. Work happened. Okay, only in the past time at a specific time. Clearly? And it was not continued. It will not be continued. And it is not continued. Clearly? It was not continued. Only here in the past time at a specific time, this time work was complete. Government provided welfare. Government provided welfare to all people. And where were you? Okay. Government did provide welfare to all people. That's the same. Government did not provide welfare to all people. Did government provide welfare to all people? Answer will be in the yes or no. Why did government provide welfare to all people? How did government provide welfare to all people? Here we are asking what method. Okay. How? Means it is possible, but it was not possible. So how it happened possible? With the he. With the he provide. Okay, yeah. You want to know what about the did? Where to use did word? Helping. So with all these pronoun word, we have to use did. Here we use did. So he provide welfare to all people. Like this sentence will be, he did not provide welfare to all people. Did he provide welfare to all people? Answer will be in the yes or no. Why did he provide welfare to all people? How did he provide welfare to all people? Whereas with the she provided welfare to all people. She did provide welfare to all people. She did not provide welfare to all people. Did she provide welfare to all people? Why did she provided? Why did she provide? Not provided. Why did she provide welfare to all people? How did she provide welfare to all people? With it provides. So it is a term word. It is used with the non-living thing. You can see with he, with she, we were using with the living things. So it provided welfare to all people. It provided welfare to all people. It did provide welfare to all people. It did not provide welfare to all people. Did it provide welfare to all people? Yeah, like this sentence should be. Why did it provide welfare to all people? How did it provide welfare to all people? Okay. Next with the you. As I told you, with all this pronoun word, we have to use did. Whereas with you provided welfare to all people. You did provide welfare to all people. You did not provide welfare to all people. Did you provide welfare to all people? Why did you provide welfare to all people? How did you provide welfare to all people? With the how, clear. And with the they provided welfare to all people. They did provide welfare to all people. They did not provide welfare to all people. Did they provide welfare to all people? Why did they provide welfare to all people? How did they provide welfare to all people? Clear? With the we provided welfare to all people. We did provide welfare to all people. We did not provide welfare to all people. Did we provide welfare to all people? Why did we provide welfare to all people? How did provide? How did we provide welfare to all people? With the I provided welfare to all people. Means with us we are talking about. What I am doing? What was I doing? So I am saying I provided welfare to all people. I did provide welfare to all people. I did not provide welfare to all people. Did I provide welfare to all people? Why did I provide welfare to all people? How did I provide welfare to all people? Like this sentence is okay. That's it. This is the sentence. Rajat did provide welfare to all people. Rajat provided welfare to all people. Did Rajat provide? No. In the negative sentence. Rajat did not provide welfare to all people. Did Rajat provide welfare to all people? Why did Rajat provide welfare to all people? How did Rajat provide welfare to all people? With a single Rajat and Mohit. Rajat and Mohit did same. Here the condition will be applied same. Same condition will be applied. How? Rajat and Mohan did provide welfare to all people. Rajat and Mohan provided welfare to all people. Rajat and Mohan did not provide welfare to all people. Did Rajat and Mohan provide welfare to all people? Yeah. Did Rajat and Mohan provide welfare to all people? Why did Rajat and Mohan provide welfare to all people? How did Rajat and Mohan provide welfare to all people? Like this is sentences. So let's now again about definition of tense, about the structure, about the sentence, and about pronoun word, about singular. As I told you, what with all this pronoun word, we use did is people. Also that is singular. They also that is a singular. It is a singular or plural. Okay, it doesn't matter because we are discussing about past, not present. Okay, and not future. In the past tense, only this did word are used. Is used. So subject will be compulsory in first, and then it represent as I told you. Given if we don't write it, then here we do will be. Whereas if we don't write we do, then here did plus v1 will be. Okay, clear. Government it our word subject, whereas did is not subject. It represent it sentence represent with interrogative because we used did in the first. Whereas by so it represent only not interrogative. It represent with the WH family word. And how did WH family word? In the end, with the interrogative sentence, it is the question sentence. We have to use question mark. Here it is compulsory. It will be compulsory. And now let's see definition of past tense. So in past, now we are talking about now we are talking about past situation, about past verb. Means whatever happened in the past time at a specific time, about that time we are discussing now present time. So what is the definition? Definition through this diagram we can understand. We are now on present in present. But in the past, whatever happened about that, please say. Okay. Such as government provide welfare to all people. So in past time we are talking about here. And the next is past continuous tense. In the bank slide, we discussed about past tense, simple past tense. But now we need to understand about past continuous tense because it's the next in compared to past tense. It's the next. Okay. So structure and helping verb is what here past word is coming. So was or were will be. Okay. It is in it about past in the past continuous tense. Here were, so were here before, am I right? And here we can write v1 plus ing. depend on you. Then objective will be, as we say it is last. Now let's say through sentence. Government was providing healthcare to old people. Okay, like this sentences will be of past continuous tense. Then, if we want to write in the negative form, then only we need to write not after helping one. Government was not providing welfare to old people after write all this in negative in the interrogative with the WH family, then we will understand. We will discuss. Was government providing welfare to old people? Was government providing welfare to old people? Then, with the WH family word. Why was government providing welfare to old people? To old people. Then with the how was government providing welfare to all people? That's it. In the next sentence we can create. Okay. So at least to understand this will be enough. So first is in what positive tense, because here we are not making any not word. If not word are used, then that sentence will be in the negative form. Whereas if we use in the first term helping verb, then that will be what interrogative sentence. Then with the WH family word we use WH family word, then helping verb will come, then that is known as WH interrogative sentence. Clear? So here I wanted to clear you, but with this we have used was helping verb. Clear? Because with this singular we need to use was. With the plural we need to use were. Here you can see what a special rule, a special condition will be applied. With you it represent what singular, but it's a what advanced rule. Means with this we have to use were, and with I because it represent singular. So to remember what with this we need to write were. We have to use were. Clear? Let's see. It's our subject. Was. Why I was using this word? Because we are talking about past continuous tense. Past. So past continuous tense. So here past is what was. Whereas as I told you, continue it represent ing. So with the B1 we have to use ing. Clear? Welfare to all people, it's our objective. Government was not. So here we were crediting in the negative form. Then that's why we did need to write not word before verb and after helping verb. Clear? So here it's a contraction of what provide plus ing. It's a simple. So as I told you, with this we have to use was, and with this we have to use were. Simple. Okay. Let's say. Okay, clear. Government was providing. So definition. Let's say This is past. This is past. So here it is continue. It is continue. Next word. In the past, work was happening. In the past, work was happening. But whereas here don't be applied. But don't apply here. Because here we're talking about in the past time. In the past time, work is continue. Work was continue. Okay. That's why we use continue. And here we are using continue word. Because we are talking about past continuous tense. Then continue word will come and in the past. So work is continue in the past time at a specific time. At a specific time. So at a specific time means what? Past time. So work is continue. But condition is, but the rule is what? Here, point is what? In the past time. Clear? Government was, okay, definition is clear. Government was providing welfare to all people. Government was not providing welfare to all people. Because I saw him, government was not providing welfare to all people. Was government providing welfare to all people? Why was the government providing welfare to all people? How was the government providing welfare to all people? Clear? Then, with the he was providing welfare to all people. He was not providing welfare to all people. Was he providing welfare to all people? Why was he providing welfare to all people? Why? How was he providing welfare to all people? With this she. With she. Let's clear. She was providing welfare to all people. She was not providing welfare to all people. Was she providing welfare to all people? Was she not providing welfare to all people? Why was she providing welfare to all people? How was she providing welfare to all people? With it. It was providing welfare. It was providing welfare to all people. It was not providing welfare to all people. Is it providing? No. It will be continue. It will be present. Was it providing welfare to all people? Why was it providing welfare to all people? How was it providing welfare to all people? Clear? With the singular. With the singular. No. First of all, with all this pronoun, let's create. You were providing welfare to all people. You were not providing welfare to all people. Were you providing welfare to all people? Why were you providing welfare to all people? Why? How were you providing welfare to all people? So now, with they were providing welfare to all people. They were not providing welfare to all people. Were they providing welfare to all people? Why were they providing welfare to all people? How were they providing welfare to all people? Okay. We were providing welfare to all people. We were not providing welfare to all people. Were we providing welfare to all people? Why were we providing welfare to all people? How were we providing welfare to all people? Yeah, like this is sentences will be. Then with the I, we have to use I was providing, not I will provide. I was providing welfare to all people. I was not providing welfare to all people. Was I providing welfare to all people? Why was I providing welfare to all people? How was I providing welfare to all people? Like this is sentences will be. Let's create with this singular noun and with the plural noun. Rajat was providing welfare to all people. Whereas with the plural we have to use were. Here we are using was because we are creating with this singular noun. Rajat was providing welfare to all people. Rajat was not playing on the ground. Rajat was not providing welfare to all people. Was Rajat providing welfare to all people? Why was Rajat playing on the ground? Why was Rajat providing welfare to all people? How was Rajat providing welfare to all people? Okay, like this is sentences will be. Now let's create with the plural. Rajat and Mohit were providing welfare to all people. So it is what Isha sentence. Rajat and Mohit were providing welfare to all people, and I think it's a great work. It's a good job. Good job. I guess we speak. Rajat and Mohan were providing welfare to all people. Rajat and Mohan were not providing welfare to all people. Were Rajat and Mohan providing welfare to all people? Why were Rajat and Mohan providing welfare to all people? How were Rajat and Mohan providing welfare to all people? Clear? So now let's understand about all this in a deeply and one by one. Past continuous tense means in past time at a specific time, work is continued, work was happening. About that we are discussing now. Clearly, it is a definition of a past tense. Okay. It is a structure about past continuous tense. First of all, subject will be compulsory. Then past verb, it represents what helping verb. So it is known as helping verb. Past verb means it is known as helping verb. So with this pronoun we have to use was, with this pronoun we have to use were. Whereas I did give hint, but with the I we have to use was. Clearly, with the singular we have to use was, with the plural we have to use were. Clearly, then before. Before why? Here we can write V1 plus ing. So before, if you want to write V1, if you wanted to write, then both are equal. Both are equal. Only written is different. Only write will be different. Writing will be different. Okay. Then object. Let's understand with the example. It's our subject. It's our helping verb. So why only was word we are using? Because with the single. It represents single. And providing. So what are providing? Welfare. So here what verb will be compulsory because we are talking about a tense. So here verb will come providing. So we are talking about continuous. So ing compulsory will be compulsory providing. It represents before. And if you want to write it in separate, then we don't write. We can't write. We can understand through provide plus ing, but we write providing. Here, government was providing welfare to all people. From welfare to all people till here. It is objective. Clear? Okay, clear. Let's move on to next. Past perfect tense. So perfect is what complete. Perfect is known as complete. But in the past time, work will be complete, but in the past time. Here you can see diagram. Okay. Here work will be complete. Whatever happened here in the past. Clearly. So structure will be subject, then had only. Okay, had only, then with because it represents perfect, whereas objective. Clearly. So here work is completed. Work was completed. And about this we are talking about now present. Yeah. So about work completed in the past time when we before happening another action, then we talk about. Okay. So here only all these pronoun word with the singular with the plural, we have to use only what? Only had. Am I right? Only had. Only had. And such as government had provided welfare to all people. To all people means had it is representative. Here we can say difference, but Government had. So here we can say government had a lot of scheme. Here we are not using verb. If you don't use verb, then sentence will be different. Okay, in compare this sentence. Like this sentence happened. How government had a lot of scheme. So here, what was government have? Government had. Whatever government had about that, we were discussing. About that, we were discussing. When government had whatever, government have whatever about that we are discussing. Okay, we discuss. So here, if we use verb, then meaning of this sentence will be different. Whereas if we don't use verb, then meaning of that word will be different. Means whatever we have about have we were discussing. Whereas if we use have, then it will be in the present. Whereas had, then it will be in the past time. Clearly? So here we are using with the verb. Government had not provided welfare to all people. Government had not provided welfare to all people. Here we don't remove AD. Yes. So only if we wanted to create a negative form, then only we need to add a note. Add government provided welfare to all people. Yeah. Why had government provided welfare to all people? Why? Clearly, that how had government provided welfare to all people. Like this sentence really. So government is our word subject. As I told you, with all this pronoun word and also with the singular and also with the plural, we have to use had. We use had before. Clearly, so here V3 is coming provided. And here, if we want to separate this B3, then like this will be provide plus add. Okay, with B1 we add add. Then that verb will be B3 provided. Clearly, government had provided welfare to all people. About what definition of a past perfect tense, let's see. In the past, as I told you, in the past, work is completed. Work was completed. Okay. Okay. Government had provided welfare to all people. Government had not provided welfare to all people. Had government provided welfare to all people? Why had government provided welfare to all people? How had a government provided welfare to all people? Let's create with all this pronoun word. He had provided welfare to all people. He had not provided welfare to all people. Had he provided welfare to all people? Yeah. Why had he provided welfare to all people? How had he provided welfare to all people? Clearly, with the she had. She where where to use she word. With the girl, it represents a girl. whereas he, it represents Y. She had provided welfare to all people. She had not provided welfare to all people. Had she provided welfare to all people? Why had she provided welfare to all people? How had she provided welfare to all people? Clearly, then it had provided welfare to all people. It had not provided welfare to all people. Had it provided welfare to all people? Welfare to all people? Why had it provided welfare to all people? How did it provided welfare to all people? How? Yeah. Literally, you had provided welfare to all people. You had not provided welfare to all people. Had you provided welfare to all people? Why had you provided welfare to all people? How had you provided welfare to all people? Okay, clear? Literally, they had provided welfare to all people. They had not provided welfare to all people. Had they provided welfare to all people? Why had they provided welfare to all people? How had they provided welfare to all people? Respectively, we had provided welfare to all people. We had not provided welfare to all people. Had we provided welfare to all people? Why had we provided welfare to all people? Yeah. Then how had we provided welfare to all people? With I had provided welfare to all people. I had not provided welfare to all people. Had I provided welfare to all people? Why had I provided welfare to all people? How had I provided welfare? I provided welfare to all people. Clearly, with this singular. So here was don't come with the singular. Rajat had provided welfare to all people. Rajat had not provided welfare to all people as far as I have knowledge. I know as far as I know. Rajat had not provided welfare to all people. Had Rajat provided welfare to all people? Why had Rajat provided welfare to all people? How had Rajat provided welfare to all people? Yeah. Then with the plural condition same will be applied. Okay. So how? Rajat and Mohit had provided welfare to all people. Rajat and Mohit had not provided welfare to all people. Had Rajat and Mohit provided welfare to all people. And next, why had Rajat and Mohan provided welfare to all people? How had Rajat and Mohan provided welfare to all people? Like this sentences will be. That's it. Now let's understand again. And again, if we understand, then our understanding will be clear. Will be clear. So past tense. In the past tense, work will be complete. Work was complete in the past time. So work is not continue. Work is complete, but in the past time. Clearly. So here in the past time, work is complete. Clearly. Subject. This is subject. This is subject. This is subject. This is subject. You can see difference. Difference is what here had is not a subject. As we think what in first of the sentence will be subject. No, here it is interrogative sentence. So had it is helping verb. So when we use helping verb in the first tense, that is known as interrogative. And whereas with the WH, that is known as WH interrogative sentence. Clearly, it is known as interrogative sentence. And had with all pronoun word, with the singular, with the plural, we use had. Clearly, it is a verb. So it is verb of three. Okay. So provide blessed will be provide blessed. If we understand separate through separate, provide plus ad. Provide is V1. When AD we add with the V1, that is known as V3 with real. So it represents perfect. In your perspective, you can create like this. Okay, for the remember long time. And this is What? This is objective. Am I right? This is objective. Clear? So this here you can say question mark, question mark, question mark. With the interrogative, we have to use question mark. Clear? Let's move to next. Continuous. Okay, past perfect continuous tense. So structure will be subject plus had, then been, be had, then before, then objective, then sense, then no, sense or for. That's it. Okay. Here only we need to write helper verb. That is what had been. Only had. Here we don't write. We don't need to write, but have been, has been. Okay, because we are talking about in the past. We are talking about past tense, past perfect continuous tense. Then had been we use whether singular or plural. It doesn't matter. Okay. And before it represent continuous. Ing it represent before. Ing it represent. So here let's a definition. Let's look at definition about past perfect tense. So in past, here we have in past, in past, in past work was continued. In past work was continued, and in past time at a specific time work will be completed. Work was completed in past time at a specific time. Okay, in a past time at a specific time, work was continued and work will be completed and work was completed in a past time. It is a definition of a past perfect continuous tense. Let's understand with the example. This is our structure, and through this help, we create a lot of sentence. Okay, government had been government had been providing welfare to all people, providing welfare to all people since morning. Since morning. Yeah, am I right? Government and now only we need to do write what before, being and after and we need to write more. First we are creating, making sentence in the negative form. Government had not been providing welfare to all people since morning. Since morning. Clearly, then interrogative sentence like this will be. Had government been providing welfare to all people since morning. Yeah, and always on your why add government being providing welfare to all people since morning. Since morning. Now it is how. How had government been provided? Been provided welfare to all people since morning. Since morning. Clear. Now let's understand with the help of this sentence. Government it's our subject, having it's our helper, providing it's our people, verb, as we say verb. Why ing we are using here? Because continuous word is coming. Welfare to all people it's our objective. Since morning it represents long time. Where to use for word with the countable time we use forward. With the uncountable time we use since word. Clearly? And as I told you, with all this pronoun word, we have to use had been. Whether singular or plural, that doesn't matter. Okay? And I told you definition, so in the last we will understand again. Government had been providing welfare to all people since morning. Government had not been providing welfare since morning. Had government providing welfare to all people since morning. Government why had government been providing welfare to all people since morning? How had government been providing welfare to all people since morning? How had government been providing welfare to all people since morning? Let's agree with the he. He had been providing welfare to all people since morning. He had not been providing welfare to all people since morning. Had he been providing welfare to all people since morning? Why had he been providing welfare to all people since morning? How had he been providing welfare to all people since morning? Yeah. Here we are asking which method? Okay. With the she. She had been providing welfare to all people. She had not been providing welfare to all people since morning. She had not been providing welfare to all people since morning. Had she been providing welfare to all people since morning? Here we are asking question. Answer will be in the yes or no. Why had she been providing welfare to all people since morning? Okay. Why? How had she been providing welfare to all people since morning? Like this sentences will be with the it had been providing welfare to all people since morning. It had not been providing welfare to all people since morning. Had it been providing welfare to all people since morning? Why had it been providing welfare to all people since morning? How had it been providing welfare to all people since morning? Yeah. Then with you. You had been providing welfare to all people since morning. You had not been providing welfare to all people since morning. Had you been providing welfare to all people since morning? Why had you been providing welfare to all people since morning? How had you been providing welfare to all people since morning? How had you been providing welfare to all people since morning? Okay, let's say create with the they. They had been providing welfare to all people since morning. They had not been providing welfare to all people since morning. Had they providing welfare to all people since morning? Why had they been providing welfare to all people since morning? How had they been providing welfare to all people since morning? Okay. With the we had been providing welfare to all people since morning. We had not providing welfare to all people since morning. Had we providing welfare to all people since morning? Why had been providing welfare to all people since morning? How had we been providing welfare to all people since morning? I had been providing welfare to all people since morning. I had not been providing welfare to all people since morning. Had I been providing welfare to all people since morning? Why had I been providing welfare to all people since morning? How had I been providing welfare to all since morning? Okay, like this sentences will be. Then with the single, Rajat had been providing welfare to all people since morning. Rajat had not been providing welfare to all people since morning. Had Rajat been providing welfare to all people since morning? Why had Rajat been providing welfare to all people since morning? How had Rajat been providing welfare to all people since morning? Clear? With the plural, Rajat and Mohit had been providing welfare to all people since morning. Rajat and Mohan had not been providing welfare to all people since morning. Had Rajat and Mohan been providing welfare to all people since morning? Yeah. Then why had Rajat and Mohan been providing welfare to all people since morning? How had Rajat and Mohan been providing welfare to all people since morning? Okay, let's understand again about it. About one by one. Past perfect continuation. In past tense, work is continue. Work was continue, but at a specific time, work was complete. Work have been. Work has been. Work has been. Work has completed. Work had completed. Okay, in the past time, at a specific time, but with the continue for a long time. As I told you, since for it represent long time. This is the subject. Yeah, this is a subject. This is a subject. It is not subject. This is a subject. It is not subject. It represents a double family word. It represents a double family word. It represents helping verb. Clearly, it represents helping verb. This is with the helping verb of hand. Clearly, providing it's a verb before. Provide plus ing. So provide it is B1. Then when we add ing with the B1, then we say providing V4. Clearly, this is our V4. You can see. Objective. This is our objective. Am I right? This is our objective. So whereas since morning, here we were using since word. So since it represent long time. Okay, it represent long time. Clearly clear. Now with all this, only we need to do right. We need to use had been. That's it. Let's move to next. Next, what will be about past tense? Can you tell me about past tense? Next, in the next will be no, and not had been in the next will be. Okay, in the next tense, time will be different in compared to past tense and present tense. Clearly, now we are clear about the past. We are clear about present. Now we are going talking about future. Future tense means in future whatever will happen. That this is a definition of a future tense. So structure will be subject. Subject is compulsory in any tense because we talk about subject. Subject then what helping verb. So here will shall depend on and what depend on no. Will shall then V1 simple. It's not a difficult. Okay, it's not a difficult. Now let's create an example with this help of structure. So government will provide. What government will provide? Welfare to all people. To all people. That's it. Okay. So here we need to have focus. What here will be different in the matter of helping verb. Only with the I we have to use shall. Clearly, only with the being and I, and with this we have to use what? With this we have to use will word. Will word, and with this we have to use shall word. Shall will be. Okay, it was a difference, and the difference is at higher level. You can say. Okay. So here only we need to have a focus. What with this with to we need to use shall paper. Clearly. So depend on you. You can use here also will. But almost whenever we see what use of with this, then that will be right. That won't be wrong. Government will provide welfare to all people. Government will not provide welfare to all people. Will government provide welfare to all people? It's our question. We are asking question. Answer will be in the yes or no. Why will government provide welfare to all people? Here we are asking reason. Yeah, and we are using the WH manual. And the next will be how will government provide welfare to all people? How? Yeah, how? Means state, not state. How? Means we are saying we are shocked, but it is impossible. It was impossible and it is going on possible. Okay. As I told you with this, to this we have to use shall, and instead of apart from this, we have to use will. Clearly, it's our subject clear. Clear, then will shall. I told you just given. It's simple because we are talking about future tense, future simple tense. So here we don't need to remember. Only we use in the future tense, in the future simple tense. And in the last in end will be objective. Government will provide tense in future. Let's talk about the definition of future tense. So in future, whatever will happen, but in future, not in past or not in and not in future present. Only in future means upcoming time work will happen. Okay, whatever will happen. So in upcoming time. So we are what we are saying. Yeah, work will be completed. Work will complete. Okay, work. You can say Rohan will be playing. So in upcoming time we are talking about, and in upcoming time work will happen in the future time. So here we are talking about future tense. Okay. So in upcoming time whatever will happen, that is known as future tense. So government will provide welfare to all people. Government did not provide. Government is not providing. Government don't provide. It is not. Government will provide. So in future we are talking about government will provide to all people. Government will provide what? Welfare to all people. Okay. Government will not provide welfare to all people. Means in a negative. Means we are saying government will not provide welfare to all people. Why are you thinking like this? Government will not provide because government. So like this we say sometimes. Okay. When we say with not but without learning of what not we say government will not provide welfare to all people. I am saying you. Okay. Will government provide welfare to all people? So here I am asking question and the answer will be in the yes or no. So will government provide welfare to all people? Why will government provide welfare to all people? How will government provide welfare to all people? Like this sentences will be clearly. And let's create with all this now. With all this now. So here we need to have focus. What with this we have to use will, and with this we have to use shall. He will provide. He will provide. So he shall provide. We can't use. We can't use because it's so when we talk about future tense. Okay. Sometimes you can say strong future means yeah this will happen. Then it will be opposite. Means with this we have to use shall and with this will. But strong future in the strong future. But here we are talking about simple future tense. It means what? Meaning of this will be what? Normal future. Okay. He will provide welfare to all people. He will not provide welfare to all people. Will he provide welfare to all people? Yeah, welfare to all people. Why will he provide welfare to all people? How will he provide welfare to all people? She will provide welfare to all people. She will not provide a welfare to all people. Will she provide welfare to all people? Why will she provide welfare to all people? How will she provide? How will she provide welfare to all people? Let's create with the it. It will with the non-living thing we use this subject, this pronoun it. It will provide welfare to all people. It will not be provide welfare to all people. So here we can say what won't provide. It won't provide welfare to all people. Means it's a short. It's a short. If you wanted to say in short, then we can say won't. So won't means will not. Okay. It will not provide welfare to all people. Will it provide welfare to all people? Welfare to all people. Why will it provide welfare to all people? How will it provide welfare to all people? All people. Clear? And with the you. You will provide welfare to all people. Answer you will provide welfare to all people. You want to provide welfare to all people. Answer you want to provide welfare to all people. Because I think, yeah, I can say this. I am sure you cannot provide. You will not provide welfare to all people. And will you provide welfare to all people? I think no. Why will you provide welfare to all people? How will you provide welfare to all people? Okay. So let's move to next. They will provide welfare to all people. They was saying that what I will provide welfare to all people. They will provide welfare to all people. They will provide welfare to all people. They will not provide. They will not provide welfare to all people. You see. Just you see. Will they provide welfare to all people? I am saying you no. And there is yes. Why? If yes, then why will they provide welfare to all people? How will they provide welfare to all people? How? Because I think it will be impossible. Okay, with the we have to use shall. We shall provide welfare to all people. We shall not provide welfare to all people. Shall we provide welfare to all people? Shall we provide welfare to all people? Why shall we provide welfare to all people? How shall we provide welfare to all people? Yeah, with I shall provide welfare to all people. I shall not provide welfare to all people. Shall I provide welfare to all people? Why shall I provide welfare to all people? How shall I provide welfare to all people? Yes, with this singular. Rather will provide. Here we don't use shall. With the singular, with the plural, we can use will. It will be right. It won't be wrong. It won't be wrong. So singular. Rajat will provide welfare to all people. Rajat will not provide welfare to all people. Will Rajat provide welfare to all people? Why will Rajat provide welfare to all people? How will provide Rajat? How will Rajat provide welfare to all people? How? With the plural. Rajat and Mohan will provide welfare to all people. Rajat and Mohan will not provide welfare to all people. Will Rajat and Mohan provide? Will Rajat and Mohan provide welfare to all people? Why will Rajat and Mohan provide welfare to all people? Yeah, why? And then how will Rajat and Mohit provide welfare to all people? Okay. Now let's understand again about definition of the sentence structure, about structure with the help of sentences, about the noun word, about single plural. Okay, not single plural. Shall plus should. So future tense. In future tense, whatever will happen, that is known as what? That is known as future tense. Here we can use what is government are going to provide. Government are going to provide welfare. Here we can use because it is known as the future tense. Government is providing to government is going to provide welfare like this. Then is going to I am going to and are going to. The meaning of this word about future. About future. Now, it's our subject. Clearly, it's our subject. This is WH convert. This is helping verb. Provide. It's our V1. Verb is okay, but this is V1. We have to told people it's our objective. And it is a hint of question mark, interrogative sentence. And with from here till here, we have used will. Whereas with we and I, we have used shall. Really, with the singular and plural, we have to use will. Okay. Here we can use with the we can use will helping us with the we and also with the I. Depend on you. It will be right. It won't be wrong. But almost we say with this shall word. Okay. In the next slide, let's move. About the future tense, about simple future tense, we have discussed it. We have discussed it. Now we need to read, we need to discuss about future continuous tense. Okay. The structure will be what? This structure will be subject, then helping verb will come. So helping verb, same, will, shall. Okay. Then be, then ing. Here, yeah, verb will come. With the verb ing, we will add be one, then ing. And here we can say will good. Then objective. Yeah, then objective. And now let's create example of future continuous tense. Government will provide, will be provided through structure we are using here. Government will be, as I told you, structure can't be changed. Government will be providing welfare to all people. To all people. It's our example of the future continuous tense. And now, if we wanted to create in a negative form, then like this will sentence will be how government before be and after will between we use not in a negative form. Government will not be providing welfare to all people. To all people. Now in intermediate sentence. Will government be providing welfare to all people? Yeah. Will government be providing welfare to all people? Why will government be providing welfare to all people? Why? Why will government be providing welfare to all people? How will government be providing welfare to all people? Yeah. Then next step we can create a long sentence. Also with the WH family word, also with the WH family word, not use of not with the WH family word. We can create a lot of sentence. So let's understand now. We need to understand. It's a time to understand about future continuous tense. First of all, let's understand about the definition of a future continuous tense. So in future, work is not stopped. In future, work will be continued. Will be continued. What am I saying you? Work will be continue in future, not in present, not in past. Rather, in future, work will be continue. And what? So here simple definition. In future time, work will be continue. It's a definition. It is known as future continuation. So ing it is a hint of continue. Here we can add what before. Okay, before. So if you can write before and also you can write before plus ing. Okay. About it, we will understand in a back. Government will be providing welfare to all people. Government, it is our subject. Will be, it's our helping. Providing, so it's our before. Means with before make from V1 plus ing. Providing welfare to all people. Okay. From welfare to all people till here, it is objective. It is known as objective. Clearly? So already we know with this we have to use will, and with this we have to use shall, and also with this we can use will word, and with the singular with plural we have to use will. Okay, clear? So here we don't need to understand will about will be. So here be means work will be in future. That's why be word is coming in future continuation. So be will come in definition of a future continuous tense, in sentence of a future continuous tense, because in future work will happen, work will happen. Clearly. Government will be providing welfare to all people. Government will be providing welfare to all people. I think I feel like this. Government will not be providing welfare to all people. You say government will not be providing welfare to all people anyway. At any cost. Will government be providing welfare to all people? Why will government be providing welfare to all people? How will government be providing welfare to all people? Okay, let's create with the pronoun word and with the singular word. He will be providing welfare to all people. He will not be providing welfare to all people. Will he be providing welfare to all people? Why will he be providing welfare to all people? Why? How will he be providing welfare to all people? Okay. And whereas here we use provided, then it will be put passive voice. Whereas here we don't use as a noun we use here, then only it, but it will be right, it will be copy, it will be book, it will be marker. Like this sentences we have. But whereas here we are using verb, but not V3. If we use V3 as I told you, but if we use V3, then it will be passive voice. So by another person, work will be completed. Okay. So here about she. She will not be providing. She will be providing welfare to all people. She will not be providing welfare to all people. Will she be providing welfare to all people? Why will she be providing welfare to all people? How will she be providing welfare to all people? Okay. Now let's create with the it. It will be providing welfare to all people. It will be providing welfare to all people. Yeah. Then it will not be providing welfare to all people. Will it be providing welfare to all people? Why will it be providing welfare to all people? How will it be providing welfare to all people? Okay. Then with the you will be providing welfare to all people. You will not be providing welfare to all people. They will be providing welfare to all people. Will you be providing welfare to all people? Why will you be providing welfare to all people? And next, how will you be providing welfare to all people? With the they. they will be providing healthcare to all people. They will not be providing healthcare to all people. Why? Okay. Will they providing healthcare to all people? Why will they be providing healthcare to all people? Why? And how will they be providing welfare to all people? With a we shall be providing welfare to all people. We shall not be providing welfare to all people. Shall we be providing welfare to all people? Shall we be providing welfare to all people? Why shall we be providing welfare to all people? How shall we be providing welfare to all people? Okay, like this sentences will be with I shall be providing welfare to all people. I shall not be providing welfare to all people. Shall I be providing welfare to all people? Why shall I be providing welfare to all people? How shall I be providing welfare to all people? Like this, with the singer. Rajat will be providing welfare to all people. Rajat will not be providing welfare to all people. Will Rajat be providing welfare to all people? Why will Rajat be providing welfare to all people? Why? How will Rajat be providing welfare to all people? Okay. With the plural. Rajat and Mohan, Rajat and Mohit will be providing welfare to all people. But Rajat and Mohan will not be providing welfare to all people. Will Rajat and Mohan be providing welfare to all people? Why will Rajat and Mohan be providing welfare to all people? How will Rajat and Mohan be providing welfare to all people? Okay. Now let's look again about the definition of feature continuations, about the structure, about these sentences, about the pronoun word, about finger. So first of all, definition. Whatever will happen, but in the future time. In the future time, whatever will happen, that is known as future tense. Simple future tense. But here we are talking about future continuous. Yeah, am I right? So in the future time, at a specific time, work will be continued. Work will be continued. That's it. And here we can see what through what we can define this. So in future time, at a specific time, work will be continued. Okay. Then it's our structure, we can't change and it can't change. It can't be changed. Structure, subject. It is not subject, it is not subject, it is not subject, it is not subject. It represents helping verb, it represents always family word. Clearly? It represents what? Helping verb. V1 plus ing, providing. Provide plus ing. So together we write providing. Providing. It's our before. It's V1 plus ing. Welfare to all people, it's our objective. Welfare to all people, it's our objective. Okay, all. So question mark to write is compulsory, will be compulsory. Clearly? Clear. Let's move to next. In the next what will be? In the next will be future continuations. No, because just we have read about future continuations. Now we need to understand about future perfect tense. Okay, future perfect tense. So in future will be future perfect tense. So in future, what I am saying? In future, work will be completed. Work will be completed. And work will be completed. Clearly? Then what? Here will have and shall have. This will be helping word. So will or shall. Then we add has. Then we add will be. That is the end of perfect. Because in future work will be complete. Whereas objective. That's it. Clear? Now subject, objective. Clear. Then government will have Here, like this sentence we can make, we can create. Government will have a lot of scheme. So here we are saying government will have a lot of scheme. Whereas here we are going to use of with three. So here meaning of this sentence will be different. Government will have what provided welfare to all people. Hence, in future, work of this will be completed. Government will have provided welfare to all people. To all people. Whereas government, if we want to create a negative form, then will be like this. Government will not have provided welfare to all people. Whereas in the interrogative sentence, like this will be. Will government have provided welfare to all people. Question mark is compulsory. Will the double family word? Why will government have provided welfare to all people? Then with how? How will government have provided welfare to all people? Okay. So here we need to understand what in the future work will be completed. Already I told you. So it is subject will have provided in future. In future will have provided. Will be provided. Our government will have provided welfare to all people. And here with this we have to use the salary. With this we have to use the will. With single with the plural we have to use will. Okay. So government will have provided welfare. So provided 30% per capita. Okay. Whereas here we use B, then it will be what passive. Government will have provided welfare to all people. Government will have provided welfare to all people. Government will not have provided welfare to all people. Will government have provided welfare to all people? Why will government have provided welfare to all people? How will government have provided welfare to all people? Okay. Then with he will have provided welfare to all people. He will not have provided welfare to all people. Will he have provided welfare to all people? Why will he have provided welfare to all people? How will have provided? No, it's wrong. Why will he have provided provided welfare to all people? How will he have provided welfare to all people? Realization. She will have provided welfare to all people. It's so simple. She will not have provided welfare to all people. Will she have provided welfare to all people? Why will she have provided welfare to all people? How will she have provided welfare to all people? It will have a provided welfare to all people. It will not have a provided welfare to all people. Will it have a provided welfare to all people? Why will it have a provided welfare or welfare to all people? How will it have a provided welfare to all people? With you. You will have a provided welfare to all people. You will not have a provided welfare to all people. Will you have a provider welfare to people? Why will you have a provider welfare to people? How will you have a provider welfare to people? How will you have a provider welfare to people? With this, they will have a provider welfare to people. They will not have a provider welfare to people. Will they have a provider welfare to people? Why will they have a provider welfare to people? How will they have a provider welfare to people? Basically, we will have a provider welfare to all people. We will not have a provider welfare to all people. Will we have a provider welfare to all people? Why will we have a provider welfare to all people? How will we have a provider welfare to all people? With the I. So here I was saying you, but I was telling you with the I with the we can use will word. So I shall have provided welfare to all people. I shall not have provided welfare to all people. Shall I provide welfare to all people? Why shall I have provided welfare to all people? How shall I have provided welfare to all people? Like this. Okay. With the single. Rajat will have provided welfare to all people. Rajat will not have provided welfare to all people. Will Rajat have a provider welfare to all people? Why will Rajat have a provider welfare to all people? How will Rajat have a provider welfare to all people? Rajat and Mohan will have provider welfare to all people. Rajat and Mohan will not have a provider welfare to all people. Will Rajat and Mohan have a provider welfare to all people? Why will Rajat and Mohan have a provided welfare to all people? How will Rajat and Mohan have provided welfare to all people? Okay. Then clear. Let's discuss. Let's understand again. In the future time, at a specific time, work will be completed. Work will be completed at a specific time in a future. Okay. It's a definition of a future completed. Subject. It's a subject. It's a subject. Clear. Clear. Then it is not subject. It is not a helping verb. It is a double family verb. Before helping verb, if we use a double family verb, that is known as double interrogative sentence. Whereas, if we don't use any double family word before helping verb, that is known as what? Interrogative, simple interrogative sentence. Clearly? Is it clear? And with this we have to use will have, and with this we can use shall have, and here we can use with this will have. So depend on you. But whereas with this pronoun word we can't use what? Shall have. Clearly? So let's move to me. Now we are going talking about future perfect continuous tense. Okay, future perfect continuous tense. So structure will be will, shall, with the condition. Then have, then be. Okay, be at. Then healthy one, be at get right, and be for, because here continue word is coming. Whereas objective, that's it. Okay, objective. Clearly? So here, government will have been providing what will be to all people. So here we have to have focus what sons would come. Sons would come in our sentence. tense of future perfect continuous. Since morning. Since morning. Yeah. Government will not have been providing welfare to all people since morning. Clearly, it is in interview sentence. Will government have been providing welfare to all people since morning. Since morning. It is our interrogation sentence. Why will government have been providing welfare to all people since morning? Why? Question mark will be compulsory with the average interrogation sentence. How will government have been providing welfare to all people since morning? Okay. So it's a simple. So let's understand the definition of future perfect continuous tense. In future time. First of all, in future, because future word is coming first, in first, at first. So in future time, at a specific time, work will be continued. With it, work will be completed. Work will be completed. Not work will be completed. Okay, work will be completed. But work will be completed with the continue. And that's why here since word and for word are used. It represents a long time. Okay, it represents a long time. So here work is continue. Work will be continue, but for a long time. And in future work will be completed in future. It is going on. It is continue, but in future time at a specific time. It is started here from here and will be end in future time. Clearly, it's a definition. Means in future time at a specific time it is started and for a long time it will be end with the continue. Clearly, government will have been providing welfare to all people since morning. Government will not have been providing. It's our subject. Will have been. It's our helping providing because here we can write in the structure of present future perfect continuous tense word V1 plus ing. So V1 plus ing you write or before. It's the same. Having plus before object. So it's object and since for it represent as I told you, but it represent a long time. Government will have been providing welfare to all people since morning. Government will not have been providing welfare to all people since morning. So here B, but here it is what it is a hint less intensity of B. Will government have been providing welfare to all people since morning? Why will government have been providing welfare to all people since morning? How will government have been providing welfare to all people since morning? With C, with he will have been providing welfare to all people since morning. She will no. He will not have been providing welfare to all people since morning. Will he have been providing welfare to all people since morning? Why will he have been providing welfare to all people since morning? How will he have been providing welfare to all people since morning? With a C. She will have been providing welfare to all people since morning. She will not have been providing welfare to all people since morning. Will she have been providing welfare to all people since morning? Why will she have been providing welfare to all people since morning? How will she have been providing welfare to all people since morning? Whereas with the if. So here you need to focus what when like this sentence we use, so answer will be in the yes or no. Whereas this we use, then answer will be in the error of a sentence maybe. Okay. Whereas here, same. So with it will have been providing welfare to all people since morning. It will not have been providing welfare to all people since morning. Will it have been providing welfare to all people since morning? Why will it have been providing welfare to all people since morning? How will it have been providing welfare to all people since morning? With you will have been providing welfare to all people since morning. You will not have been providing welfare to all people since morning. Will you have been providing welfare to all people since morning? Why will you have been providing welfare to all people since morning? How will you have been providing welfare to all people since morning? Okay. They will have been providing welfare to all people since morning. They will not have been providing welfare to all people since morning. Will they have been providing welfare to all people since morning? Why will they have been providing welfare to all people since morning? How will they have been providing welfare to all people since morning? Literally, they will have been providing welfare to all people since morning. Will not have been providing welfare to all people since morning. Will they have been providing welfare to all people since morning? Why will they have been providing welfare to all people since morning? How will they have been providing welfare to all people since morning? Literally, we can write. We can use here will have. But you need to understand, let's say with this shall have. Okay, shall have with the will. We shall have been providing welfare to all people since morning. We shall not have been providing welfare to all people since morning. Shall we have been providing welfare to all people since morning? Why shall we have been providing welfare to all people since morning? How shall we have been providing welfare to all people since morning? Like this, the sentences will be. Then with I will know. Okay, it is right. But to understand, with a shall. And let's understand. I shall have been providing welfare to all people since morning. I shall not have been providing welfare to all people since morning. Shall I have been providing welfare to all people since morning? Why shall I have been providing welfare to all people since morning? How shall I have been providing welfare to all people since morning? Okay, that's it. With a signal. Rajat will have been, it will be question. Rajat will have been providing welfare to all people since morning. Rajat will not have been providing welfare to all people since morning. Will Rajat have been providing welfare to all people since morning? Why will Rajat have been providing welfare to all people since morning? How will Rajat have been providing welfare to all people since morning? Whereas with the plural, Rajat and Mohan will have been providing welfare to all people since morning. Rajat and Mohan will not have been providing welfare to all people since morning. Will Rajat and Mohan have been providing welfare to all people since morning? Why will Rajat and Mohan have been providing welfare to all people since morning? How will Rajat and Mohan have been providing welfare to all people since morning? Okay, now let's understand again about the definition of this structure. What sentences, pronoun, singular, helping verb. So definition of a future perfect continuous tense will be like this. In future, work is continued. Work will be continued, but at a specific time, work will be end. At a specific time, work will be end. What I'm saying? From it started and at a specific time, it ended. So that's this is I am saying you. In future time, work will be continued, but in future, also in future time, work will be completed at a specific time after a long time. Okay, whereas let's just see about the structure of a future perfect continuous tense. So it's our subject. It's our subject. Will have been. 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 It's our helping. Why? Why? How? It's our WH. It represents interrogative, simple interrogative sentence. Whereas we use interrogative sentence with the WH family word that is known as WH interrogative sentence. Okay, it's the same. Next, clear. Therefore, here we can write as I was telling you. Here we can write V1 plus ing because it's the same meaning. So provide plus ing, V1 plus ing. Okay, providing it represent to V4. Objective welfare to all people. It is objective. Since morning, it represent long time. Clearly, and since with uncountable time we use, and for we use with countable time. 4 days, 5 hours, 6 hours. It is known as countable time. Whereas uncountable since morning, since evening, since afternoon, since night, since night, since midnight. Okay, so it represents uncountable time. Sometimes you will realize, but since are used with the countable time. Sometimes, okay, it may be. That's it. Now we got it all. That's it. About the sentences, about the tense, we understood.